Today we will demolish the countertop. High time. It's a very old countertop. The sink is no longer really sealed properly. It's a very old sink. Cast iron sink has quite some chips. So it's going to get demolished today. And then hopefully tomorrow the new countertop is going to come. But that's going to get done today. Behind the old counter we have a piece of wood, and as far as I can tell, the wood only goes to the height of the countertop, just about the height of the countertop. So it's not behind the countertop, this piece of wood. But we'll see once it gets taken off whether that is a correct assumption. If it is not, I have to figure something out. So now the countertop has been taken off. It was quite a bit of hard work because it was interconnected and you couldn't really get to the connections. They had bolted them together with, where did I keep the bolts? These are my dogs. There's bolts like these. So yeah, it was quite difficult to get off, and the main problem really was that the faucet had, everything from the faucet had corroded to the pipes, and one literally wasn't able to get them off. This here is still attached, unable to take it off, so now we have to cut the pipe and get a new connection fitted, and then probably have this also a little bit longer so it's easier accessible. So we'll do that. He's on his way to get the material so that we can do that. I say we because I'm helping here. I'm not doing it, but I'm helping. And then, as I suspected, this board can come off. And then it goes in here. So here we will probably have to cut it because it goes behind the door frame. So that has to be cut. Anyways, yeah, that has to be cut. But it can come off everywhere else. And then the countertop can go all the way to the back. I am wondering why we have this board here. And I'm thinking it has to do with what is behind it. You know, there might be a gap, just like there's a gap right here between the top and the bottom. This used to be a window at one point, and then they decided to close it off and use it for cabinet space. So this is the finished project. There's still some minor things to do, but overall it's really done. I picked a quartz countertop because it is virtually maintenance free. It doesn't chip or scratch easily. I don't have to reseal it. The only thing to consider when you install quartz countertops is the lack of heat resistance. So you do not want to place hot items from your stovetop directly on the quartz. You always want to put something in between. Because quartz is made out of ground quartz and about 10% of polymers, resins, and pigments to give it its nice color variations. And this can lead to discoloration when you place hot items directly on it. When I selected my backsplash, I had a lot of tiles here to help me with my decision, and I'm using them to buffer in between the hot pots and the countertop. I like the tiles that I picked. They are really looking very, very shiny in this video, but they are not. They have nice design variations, and I have kind of a cream colored grout. I had a Kingston brass faucet installed and also a little soap dispenser fillable from the top. The Kohler cast iron apron sink that I picked was the only one that was actually fitting between the countertop and my cabinet doors. Initially, I had considered replacing the cabinetry because, yeah, it's very old. But then I am glad that I decided against that, because now I was able to preserve the vintage character of this kitchen, and that was really important to me.